Yeah. Sup? What's up? Back in this joint, man. Back in this joint, man. I'm glad to be back. Been out for almost 2 months, getting close to it. And we're gonna talk about that in just a minute about me being out. I had some knee surgery issues going on, so we're gonna get into that in a minute. But I got my right hand man in the building. My man Victor Hayes is in the house, y'all. So we fixing to get ready to bring him on. Cuzzo, you about ready to come on, man?
Absolutely, bro. Back like I never left, boy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Glad to be in the game, buddy.
yeah, man. Glad to have you back in here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, this shit is different, man. Hold on, let me see if I can switch it up. Damn,
Damn.
yeah, it is. Hold on. I got it. There we
Yeah.
are, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back, y'all. I'm rusty. I got some fucking rust. I got a little rust,
Yeah.
man.
Damn, 10 man, a wizard R.
Yeah, man, back in
We
this
need
joint.
about some WD 40.
Yeah. Hey, hey,
Yes,
man,
sir.
I had to get some work done, man. I had to get some work done on this fucking bombed out knee. Shit been bothering me for the last several months, and it
Mm-hmm.
was to the point that I had to get some work done on it, man. And back on April 1st, I had knee surgery. I had
Mm-hmm.
knee surgery. And I feel a lot better. I had to go in and scope it out, man, and clean it up. And as you can see right here, this is this is the day of, man. The day of
Chunking
this.
them deuces. Got them deuces up
I got them dudes up there for to take me back to that motherfucker, man.
Oh, man. Going back to the sugar shack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fixing to
That's
take
what's
me
up.
back. Yeah, they you know, had me in there, man. My son was in there with me, and getting me ready to go back. And man, they brought this little bottle of shit, like a little jar of shit. I was like, damn, that must be that Michael Jackson shit, cause that shit looked like milk. But my son was like, Dad, like some of that Michael Jackson stuff, man. Shit.
Oh, man. Come on, bro.
But at the time, man, I didn't care, man. Shit, I was ready to get this shit done and get it over with because, is if you noticed on the other episodes of this show, a lot of times I was kind of like spinning around on the stool and shit, man, just moving around and that was due to me having pain. I was
Mm-hmm.
having knee pain, man, and to the point where I was having my leg and my hip. And I'm still having just a little bit of hip pain. I'm having a little pain at night, just a little bit. I'm on some meds and taking
Okay.
daily. I actually, the day after, 2 days after the surgery, I had to go back. The doctor wanted to meet with me, and he wanted to look at it again, and he ended up had to draw some damn fluid off, man. And
Yeah.
that shit hurt, man. Fucking needle about
Come
that
on, cuz.
long, man.
Don't
Yeah,
exaggerate. Come on now, cuz.
that shit hurt, man. That
How
needle
long the needle was?
That needle about that fucking long, man. That
Cause you
shit was
stretched it out. You stretched it out from the first time. You done went out further.
that shit was long. I know that bitch was long, man. I'm looking at this
Boy,
motherfucker. I'm
you
like, man. I'm like, hell no, man. He was like, man,
yeah,
it's gonna sting. It's gonna sting now. But
yeah.
the
I know
guy,
it did sting, bro. If that needle that long you just showed, bro.
that's like a 2 days after the surgery. So shit, yeah, that shit's still fresh as hell. So um, we did that and tried to relieve some of the pressure off of it, and I ended up getting that done. And
Mhm.
the rest is history. I started therapy like a week after, and I've been
Yeah.
going to therapy twice a week ever since. So here it is, May 14th now. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, which is May 15th, and
Mhm.
that's going to be the deciding factor for me to be free um, to go back to the 9 to 5, unfortunately. But
Right.
um, I still have a little pain, man. Some exercises doing with therapy, man. I still have a little problem with it. The knee pops. I keep it bent just like I'm sitting here now. When I move it, stretch it out, it'll pop. I think that's just something that's just part of it. It's gonna do that for a while.
Hmm.
But man, I'm glad to get that shit over with. I hope I don't have to go back for no more shit with my knee. Um, as you see, they went in. That's where they went in and scoped it at. Where you see the little two pieces of tape and shit, man. They
Yeah,
went in and scoped it out. But I
bro,
still,
that don't look bad at all. That don't look bad at all. So I
it's
don't
just
know.
it's
I
just the
know.
pain. The pain
Yeah, I know the
part of it.
pain is real. Yeah, but them little incisions, like I'm trying to figure out how they get the damn knee out. How they get
Yeah,
it out of there with
I
them
know.
little holes.
I know.
Where's that?
I
Where's
know,
that,
man.
cuz?
That shit, man, it goes in with this little shit, man. And I guess I don't know how they do it, man. They suck that shit out with something or what, man. But I had fragments, man, cartilage fragments and shit. Uh,
Oh
cartilage
yeah.
was torn up, and those was causing a lot
Oh
of my
man.
pain. And they had to go up under
Yeah.
my kneecap, so under my patella. So yeah.
Hmm.
So you look at it, you think, oh man, that shit ain't gonna be bad, as far as the looks, but shit, man, it fooled me because I thought I could really kind of start moving around after a couple weeks. I can move around like I want to, but no, man, that shit, man,
Yeah.
is still fresh. And it takes time, and I'm active. I'm usually moving around doing shit, and that shit had me to a standstill, so I couldn't do anything. So, man, yeah, it gets frustrating. And then hearing the wife when she go to work during the day, she's like, "Don't be getting up doing nothing and doing all this," and I'm like, "Shit, man, this damn recliner is done got old sitting in the recliner, so it just gave me more time to make memes of motherfuckers on my phone and watch a lot of YouTube and all that shit. Watch a
Yeah.
lot of vloggers on YouTube. I done subscribed to quite a few vloggers
Yeah.
and shit watching that, and that's what I've been doing and just trying to take it easy. So I know tomorrow, um, whether I'm ready to go. I'm right at 100%. I'm not 100%. I know that for a fact. I'm not 100%. I'm getting close, but I've came a long way from where I was. So I'm just glad to uh, get that process out of the way, especially with pain, because that pain shit is no joke. I was tired of that, man, having pain.
Yeah.
So, Cuzzo, what's been going on your end, man? Because I know we've talked a little bit during my time out, and I've been away from behind the microphone and from behind the screen for a little while, man. So, what's been
Yeah.
up with you on your end?
Cause I've been lost without you, bro. I'm glad you're back in the camp, man. Back in the booth, back in the lab. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to have you back in the mix, man, on the ones and twos. So, but on my end, bro, I just been keeping everything percolating, keeping everything kosher, man.
Yeah,
Trying to put out as many fires as I can, that rage people's lives where financial literacy is concerned.
yeah,
But uh, but yeah, dude, I just keep it one foot in front of the other.
yeah.
Yes,
That's what's up,
sir.
man. I mean, it's business is business. You got to keep moving. Oh, I'll
Yes,
drop that
sir.
on. So I'm rusty as hell. I just wanted to show shit, but
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
uh,
Yeah,
I'm rusty. I'm a little rusty, but shit's still in my mind, but doing it, I'm getting back in the groove of it.
hmm,
Uh, but yeah, I've had a lot of time to sit back and observe a lot of shit, a lot of time to think about a lot of stuff. Definitely want to shout out to the ones that hit me up and checked up on the brother, and that shit mean a lot, man. A little small, any kind of text, man. Just to let you know that they're thinking about you. That shit means a lot.
yeah,
Uh, and a lot of people probably didn't know that I was out with this, had a surgery and all because I just didn't broadcast it or nothing like that. But you know, for the ones that really looked out on me and hollered at me, man, I appreciate that shit. I appreciate it a lot.
no doubt, no
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah. So, been a lot of shit going on though.
Let's talk about it, cuz.
There's been a lot of stuff going on from because I seen it. See, there's a lot of stuff going on locally too, man. A lot of
Hmm.
stuff happening to people, man. And I was thinking about that too. As far as getting out in the field and start chopping it up with people out in the field and look at some shit locally, man. See what's going on in the area locally because there's a lot of stuff goes on. There's a lot of uh, businesses and entrepreneurs and stuff out here, man. That I like to go check out a couple places and get some footage, man, and bring it back so people can see what's going on and see what's happening in the area and
Hmm.
across the area and shit. So definitely got to put this camera to work, man. I've been had this camera for a little while now, and I need to get out and get some footage.
Oh
And
yeah,
man, this shit, I got all kinds of gadgets, man. So I got a stand and all that shit. So that'll be something to look forward to work on uh here in the future, man. Just work on getting out and getting some footage and going different areas, man, and doing some videos and bring it back, man, and put it out where people can see it
no doubt, no doubt, no
and let
doubt.
people, take some video and showcase people establishments and and their talent. So that there would be something great to do. Um Graduation, shout out to all the upcoming graduates, the ones that's graduated
Absolutely.
already, because some graduations done already happened or about to start happen. I got a little cousin and a couple friends with children that's about to graduate high school in the coming week, next weekend, which I think is on the
Mhm.
24th, next Friday. So um, shout out to them, man. And
No doubt.
finally made it to the end of the line, shit. Because
Yeah,
I know when we was in school, man, that was some shit. I couldn't wait to get out of school, man. I'm like, dude, I don't want came all this far, man. I'm ready to get up out of this joint. And now the time goes by so fast, man. Fucking graduations come around quick. You see a kid,
yeah.
man, and they young as hell, and then before long, you're like, damn, he graduating or she graduating.
Mhm.
So
Right.
shout out to all the graduates, man. Shout out to
Yes,
them.
indeed. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Cause I got a question for you.
yeah.
So how do you feel about since we speaking of graduation and people, that's kind of like the milestone that we reach is kind of like what take you from teenagers into a young adulthood.
Mhm,
Graduating from high school.
mhm.
That's a milestone. So
Yeah,
how do you feel about continued education in terms of the way that life is now with you know you got uh, the academic education where they can go on and venture over into academic careers and things of
yeah,
that nature, and then you got technical school, and then you got people that don't go to college at all and do
yeah,
some other things, and then you got folks that's just getting tied into entrepreneurship and social media. What's your view on that?
yeah. Now, that's a conversation gonna come up too with my youngest son. I got one in college already. Actually, he goes to junior college, and took up trade. He took up being a plumber and electrician work, and it's money in that shit, man.
You don't a
So
lot,
I
a lot.
was very happy when he came to me about that, about doing that, because there's nothing wrong with going to 4-year colleges, man, to try to further your career and whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, but um, those trades mean a lot, man. It's getting trade up under your belt. You have a lot of people that go to school, man, and major in different stuff, man, and it's still hard for them to get jobs. And
Hmm.
sometimes they feel like they done went to college for nothing. They doing jobs that they doing jobs that they went to college for as far as the field they trying to be in and don't have that job. They end up in another field. It's like that
Right.
a lot of times. So uh and then thing with media and all this, it's just like what I do here, what we doing, man, it's a lot of this shit going on. Um, a lot of stuff going on, man. It's a lot of money to be made in this stuff too,
Yeah.
man. And anybody that's in this field, man, that's very sharp at what they do, they could go a long way with this. But college, school, man, you definitely want to you want to get a lot of the stuff under your belt, man, as far as your academics and all, because it will take you a long way. But sometimes, man, a lot of times, the job you try to pursue, man, for the field you done went for, you don't end up getting no job. It's kind of hard, man. So With my son, I was just glad that, I wanted him to go to school, but it was his decision. I wasn't, I talked about it, about going to school way before, even graduated high school and stuff. We talked about it a little bit. And I was just glad that he wanted to go to school. He ended up, he's like I said, he's in the plumbing and being an electrician. And he's already got his site set out, got plans after graduation. He's pretty much kind of got a setup already waiting on him once he graduate college. And and then he can do that too, do his own thing too, on the side with that, man. It's like people need shit done. They need fucking plumbing work done. They need electrical work done from ceiling fans to whatnot. Man, it's some money in that shit. But my youngest one, plays football. He's played football ever since he's been able to hold a football because growing up, I had him all in the backyard, and by him being so small, he was the roughest one. He was tackling his brothers, and they were much bigger than he was, but hell, he was out there tackling them and doing all that. I seen this in him when he was like 4 or 5 years old, and he's still playing. He's still with it. I was with him when he was playing youth football. Started playing youth football. Coached him, helped coach him. And there's gonna be an episode too, by the way, for y'all, with my son. My son and I, we will be having an episode talking about his football career in football and his academics because he's pretty sharp in school. We're gonna have that conversation. That's gonna be dope, man, because a lot of fathers I think need to see that. They need to see it because any young men need a male figure in their life, and I've done my damnness to be that role model for my sons, man. To do things in front of them, do it the right way, and teach them how to be men, how to be responsible. So that episode is going to be coming up real soon. And I've been working on it. I actually got quite a bit of video footage of my youngest one playing football from Pee Wee youth football, and up now got clips of him now. And I'm actually going to give you a little sneak peek of one of the clips because last week he had a game, had a spring game. It was just a spring game. Actually, they end up losing. They lost, but it's just the fact of the matter that how hard he plays. And he was, at one point he was like this little stubby, chubby guy, but he was a hell of he played football, man. He was like playing defense a lot. And I had the vision, man, seeing him was like, man, if you just lose some weight, I know you growing, you get some of that weight down, man. I would love to see you run the football. And you know what? He got that weight down. He got it down, man. So I'm freaking to show a clip of the game of him running the football in Vicksburg, Mississippi this past week. I think it was last Wednesday. So check this out, y'all. So yeah, that's a sneak peek, man. That's a sneak
Yeah,
peek.
yes,
He running the
sir.
football, man, and I got some more clips. He's got a huddle page where you can go on and look at some of his stuff, man. And this year, uh, he went out there, man, went to practice, man, and really uh he's showing them that he can play, he can run the football. Which hell, I already knew he could run the football. I knew that when we was playing youth football because the positions I was putting him in, I was had him at fullback, man, and letting him block. And man, we had a 2019 football team, and he was a part of it. And man, that was a dominant team. And I'm gonna have all those photos of that with teammates and stuff on our episode. And I can't wait to do that one because it's gonna be a great one, man. I just want to hear him uh, talk and conversate with him and let a lot of you see how well spoken he is, man. Because now you want to raise your kids. Excuse me, y'all. You want to raise your kids, man. You want to start from the ground floor. None of us are perfect. None of us is not perfect, man. But as parents, um, you got to raise you gotta start from the ground floor with them. You letting them know that, "Hey, dad, mom, we not playing with you." We joke around a little bit, but I'm the type father, man, I don't play around too much, man. I laugh and joke with them like that a little bit because when you start doing that shit, you start making them feel like y'all are buddies. Y'all are friends instead of, father and son. And then they think they can play with you and do certain things, man, all the time, and that's not the case. So it wasn't that way with me, you know. So I'm just excited for 'em, man. I'm excited for all my boys, man. My oldest two, they're on their own, doing their own thing. Um, my oldest one, he was on the last episode about 2 months ago. You saw how well spoken he is. He's in the car industry. He's a car salesman and all. And then my next to oldest one, he lives in Missouri. He doing his own thing up in Missouri now. And man, they slowly easing up out of here. So uh, I'm proud of them. I'm happy for them, man. I just as long as they being responsible and holding their own and doing their own thing, man, and not getting into trouble because it's easy to do that, easy to get into trouble. Uh, I'm happy for them. So you know, that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. Doing what you got to do as a parent and raising your kids the right way because it starts at home. Starts at home, and it reflects back on you. It reflects back on you. So yeah, I'm happy for him, man. Happy for him. Um, like I was saying a few minutes ago, man, it's a lot of shit been going on. A lot of stuff happening, man. It's not a day that goes by you see stuff. It comes across your phone on the news, man. People leaving here, fucking people leaving here, man. It just the world we live in, and it was a conversation. I'm trying to think of who I was talking to about. Well, I might have been talking to you about this, man, about uh stuff, with social media and shit, man. Social
Hmm.
media it's good in some sorts as far as you trying to put your brand or something out like that, trying to, as far as business purposes, but man, there's a lot of shit that goes on social media. Man, and it's got a lot of kids messed up, man. Not only just, talking about the grown-ups, the kids, man, especially shit on social media. You know, what they call it, cyberbullying and all kinds of shit, man.
Hmm.
Um, Stuff happen here, locally. I don't know if I'm not gonna say social media was the part of that, man, or was the cause of that, but it goes back to um, raising your kids, raising them the right way, you know. And I'm not gonna say, they can easily, get turned to the left, some by an influencer. You trying to be somebody's friend and they're not doing the right thing and you still trying to be their friend. And in order for you to continue to try to be their friend, you trying to do what they do. It's easy to get turned on like that to make bad decisions. But you know, recently we had a murder in my neighborhood, teacher, man, that was murdered by a daughter. And that shit hurts, man. You know, hurts. You hate to see stuff like that. Um, and then too, I can't speak for what goes on in nobody's house, man. I only can speak for what goes on in my house, and I don't know what was the case, but the fact of the matter is that the kid killed the parent, and there's a lot of that shit going on in the world, man. A lot of stupid stuff going on, and I hate that families, messed up like that. Uh, but I do my best. My wife and I, we do what we got to do, man, to try to make sure I was on the right track. And sometimes you have to question them and see where their minds at, see what they got going on. You have
Yeah.
to do that, and it's a lot of stuff that's happened here locally. And that's why I say I want to get out, start getting my camera and get out and get out and get some footage and talk with some people on some real issues, man, of what's going on here locally. You see a lot of shit in the news, globally, but locally, I want to see. talk with people that's uh, seeing what's going on here locally, and have some great conversation. So the floor is yours, man. The floor is
Can't
yours.
be. It's impossible. It's impossible.
I'm getting that rust
Oh,
off, man.
look. Now you getting that rust and everything else out of you, man. Carbon emissions and everything else. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but straight up, because you hit the nail on the head. It is a lot going on, but uh, my opinion on the on what we were just talking about was just the majority of what's going on in the world, especially with youth. But it ain't just young people; it's
Right.
people our age that's snapping out as well.
Yeah.
But I have found that so many people are just desensitized, man. I mean, we have so much, we have so much that we have access to at our fingertips that
Hmm.
uh you subject to get on your phone at 1 o'clock in the morning because you can't sleep and
Yeah.
see people unalived and
Yeah.
and and boys, people took down in the street. You know what I'm saying? It's subject to see that consistently. You know what I mean? So when you've been doing it year after year after year after year, because we all have these devices, in our hands, and it's
Yeah.
just like you on social media trying to see what the rest of the world is doing, what's going on in the entertainment world, what's going on in your friends and frenemies world. People keep eye on their frenemies too.
Yeah.
Uh, you become so desensitized that what we grew up knowing the world to be is not like that anymore.
Yeah.
It's not like that anymore. So
No,
it's
man.
easy to see. I mean, for me, it's easy to see how somebody can get so caught up in the and I'm not just gonna blame it on the music, man, but I'm just saying you can get caught up in the music culture and the hype.
Yeah.
Not just music, not just rap music, just music that's promoting anything outside of love and harmony, you know what I'm saying, or peace and harmony. I get how people get caught in that wave, man, and they can't shake it because it's just like you playing when you play a video game for so long, you get engulfed in it, man. You looking at this player and it's a player, but you think the player is you
Yeah.
because it's just the state of the world that we in, and it is sad and it's scary. It's scary because it could be your kid.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? It could be your kid that flip out like that.
Yeah.
So um, that's a lot. That's a lot to absorb, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And early on when I asked you the question about the schooling or whatever, it's because of the space that I'm in the financial literacy space, um, and just economic development, man. I see so many people that are drowning in student loan debt and they not even in that career field. Like that ain't even what they went to school for it. They got a degree. They may have a master's in it, but that ain't even what you do.
Right.
Like you don't even do that particular. You're not even in that particular field, but
Yeah.
you got 250, $300,000 of student loans that you're trying to pay,
So
and
so
you
what?
don't.
So what? I didn't mean to cut you off, but so what do you think about somebody that went to school and just say they majored in marketing or something like that, and don't, I mean, got the credentials but don't even try to use it? What you think about somebody that'll do that?
Well, in my
Some,
opinion, the workforce has changed so much over the
mhm,
years because of COVID was a bad thing, but it was a good thing too. It caused a paradigm shift. So you got a lot of people that revolutionized the way that they run their businesses and employees. A lot of people work from home. A lot of people. So it's
that's a
it's
lot
a
of work.
lot. It's a lot of that.
Yeah.
But um, the biggest issue that I have come across in terms of what you're saying is that one or two things. People chose a career field that it's more expensive to get educated in that field and get a degree in that field than the money that you're going to actually make in that field. So it actually is is cheaper. I mean, it's say for instance, I know plenty of people that got psychology majors.
Mhm.
They psychology majors are they in the social work,
Yeah.
but for what it costs you to get the schooling, the student loans that's tied to the schooling and the education is not even what you're going to make in a year in that particular career field. So I mean, you do the math. I mean, like if you went to school and you paid $150,000, I mean,
Mhm.
150 or $200,000 to go and get educated on this particular field, but by based on just the average salary in that particular career field, you only making $50,000 a year. I mean, you do the math. I
Yeah.
mean, you,
Yeah.
you you already behind from the beginning. You know what I mean? So it
Oh.
don't add up. So when you tell me somebody's doing a trade like electrician work or plumbing work, stuff like that, or
Mhm.
welding or something like that, like yeah, it can be tough work, but it's plentiful. It's
Yeah.
plentiful and it's profitable. And it's a lot easier to pay back your education in plumbing or electrician work than it is to pay back trying to be a psychologist or a psychiatrist or social worker. I'm just using those not to target those particular uh, excuse me career fields.
Yeah.
It's just the I'm just thinking about because I know a lot of people that's in that
Yeah.
lane or whatever.
Yeah. I done paid my dues in plumbing.
Yeah,
I
so
paid my
did.
dues. I got 4 kids, so I paid my dues
Yeah,
in
yeah.
plumbing.
Super Mario. Yeah, Super Mario. Show yeah. Yeah. No bother the builder. Yeah. Show
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah. I know what you mean.
yeah. You know what I mean. You know what I
Yes,
mean. You
sir.
know what you mean.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
But yeah,
Yeah.
this this world, man. I mean, it's changed a lot. You see it every day. See it every day. Um, man, as far as violence and all that shit, shootings and man, it's terrible, man.
Hmm.
It's terrible. You we touch on that a little bit too about these shootings and all this stuff, man. This shit is never gonna end. And there's a lot of with these guns, and these gun laws, and all this shit, man.
Yeah.
It's terrible. It's terrible, man. And
Yeah.
a lot of youngsters, man, is either dying or they killing or they doing more shooting and killing than anything. You know, uh, shit happening everywhere. Uh, motherfuckers, talking about Memphis, man, and all the shit goes on here. There's crime everywhere. True enough, man. It's crime everywhere. It's crime right here. Um, it's everywhere. And you see a lot of shit now. You motherfuckers don't hesitate to pull out a phone and video shit. Cameras everywhere, video instead of motherfuckers trying to get out the way of a shooting. They trying to catch video of it and all kinds of shit, putting their life on the line,
Yeah.
trying to video shit, man. Man,
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. It's all this
And
technology and
isn't
shit.
that amazing? Ain't that amazing that that's a person's first thought? Like, let me get this footage.
Yeah.
But like, you don't even show up for your own life like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm trying to get out
Like,
the way. Shit.
yeah, I'm trying to
Yeah.
get out the way too. Yeah, we old school, bro. We
Yeah.
gone. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, yeah. And so, hey, soon as he hiked the ball, we gone.
Hell
We
yeah.
gone.
Fuck it. Let me fuck around in here, bing, bing, pow, or whatever, goddamn, and I'm gone. Shit. Like, god damn, what would that pass by him?
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
moves
yeah.
faster than the fucking bullet. Shit.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. We don't know what it is. We ain't gonna wait around to find out.
Hell no, man. Not
Yeah,
shit. No.
that's old school stuff though, bro.
Yeah.
That's old
Well,
school. Yeah.
well, I say, man, it's man, our time we had that was some hell of a times, man. We had a lot of people in our ears and on our ass, about shit growing up. Nowadays, man, it's not like that. You can't touch a kid now. These motherfuckers fuck around, man. These motherfuckers they threaten to kill you, shit. And that's one thing about I never, man. Look, I got a kid in the house. He think he wants to, think he gonna run out, trying to run shit and act like he don't want to do what he need to do. You got
Hmm.
to go. You fixing to go. You feel that grown. You got to go, man, because
Yeah.
I'm not fixing to live in the house with somebody I'm fearing that might do something to me, man. Shit, I'm not fixing to do that.
Yeah.
I'm fixing to live in the house in fear in my own shit. So,
Yeah.
that's why you have to be on top of shit, man, and monitor and pay attention, man. I don't
Hmm.
I don't rest my youngest two still here at the house. Like I said, one he's in college and before long he'd be out on his own doing his own thing with his life. But I don't rest until they're in the house at night.
Right.
And you know, the one that's going to college, he got a job. He work and go to school, man. And even though he's not probably about 5 minutes away from home from where he work, I don't rest until I know he's in the house
Yes, sir.
because he's out
That's
because
right.
so much shit going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, so much going on. So um, you have to and it's pretty sharp, man. I hope he keep that attitude, about being, smart and not trying to get himself caught up with the wrong people because he's kind of a loner, man. He deal with people, but he's not the type that have people in the car with him, ride in the car with him, and all that shit. He don't do that unless it's it's
Yeah.
a female or some shit. And you got to be careful with that too. But he's not that type. You know, at least I hadn't seen it. So I can't be everywhere he goes, but for the most of it, uh, I'm hoping it stays like it is with not getting in no trouble and all that because trouble is
Well,
easy to get into.
you doggone right.
It's easy, man. It's easy.
Yep.
So um, don't do shit that's going to draw a lot of attention to you in a negative way.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of stuff, man. You have to get them prepared. You have to get them prepared for the future, man, and be aware of your surroundings. All of us got to be aware of our surroundings because you never know. You never know.
You got that right.
Never know.
That's the right.
So
Real in the field. Yes,
yeah,
sir. Hmm.
right about that, man.
Sure
Um,
enough.
man, 2024 though it started off. That shit was crazy starting off. It seems like ever since Cat Williams jumped on the scene on Club Shay Shay shit, man. Like it's all been all kinds of little beefs and music and
Yeah.
the shit with the comedians and all that shit with Cat Williams stuff came out with that shit and now it's shit with music and I think a lot of it sometimes, man, it just be shit just to draw attention and sell music and whatnot. But I've seen that shit, with this rap beefs and shit, man. Diss tracks and all that with Kendrick Lamar and Drake and Rick Ross, and then now the game trying to throw something at Rick Ross. I guess trying to get back on notice. But this shit is it's hilarious to me. I mean, yeah, I still listen to a lot of music, man. I listen to music all the time. I'm more of a laid back guy now. I like listening to my R&Bs and all that, and I will make a meme of a motherfucker.
You sure will.
I,
What's
I,
up?
I really thought about doing a part in the show, man, where I pull up a celebrity lookalike with somebody or some shit like that. Motherfuckers might
Yeah.
not be able to take well to it though, 'cause I got a lot of shit, man. I mean,
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
not? Why not put my craft on display? Shit.
Don't put it on display, bro.
just to
Don't
get
put
a
it on
laugh,
display.
just to get a laugh, man. It's all fun. That's
Yeah,
all
it's
it
all
is.
fun.
It's all
Yeah,
fun.
all in good fun.
Yeah, I got a lot of shit, man. I've here, like I said, in the last month, over a month now, I had so much time on my hands, and all I do is, I be sitting back in that recliner, man, just pulling up shit and making memes and all kinds of shit, man. That shit funny as
Yeah,
hell, man. I'm like, damn, dude, you really talented with that shit, and it runs in the family, man. Because I think, well, I've been doing it, since school. As far as art, I love art, and
yeah,
as far as drawings and all that shit, man, I used to do that shit all the time. And now that we got in the world of shit being created on online and digitally, I can get that
yeah.
shit out. But
That's all right, sir. You gonna be all right.
that shit,
Yeah,
man,
you
that shit,
got it.
man,
You got it.
that
You can do
motherfucker.
it.
That motherfucking shit, man. I'm telling you, these phones and shit, man. Damn, you used to think you just had to do shit off a computer, but shit, these damn phones are computers. And
Yeah,
they
exactly.
got so many damn different apps and shit, man, where you can just do all kinds of shit, man. I'm like, God, man, they had that shit back in the day. Shit,
Yeah,
man, I probably
more
been
than
million.
meets the eye. What Transformer said, more than meets the eye. Whatever you think right now, bro, you can, and this ain't even that ain't this right here. What we doing and seeing ain't even this ain't even half of it.
No, man.
So like I said, when we got Bluetooth technology, you like, oh man, that's the most. How they, what I'm saying, I can walk away and I ain't got to have my phone.
Yeah.
But that technology was out in the late '80s, man. But we didn't get access to it to what
Man,
the
it,
two
it,
early two
it,
mid
it's
two
probably
thousand.
good. It's probably good that shit didn't happen back in our time, man. It's probably good,
Yeah,
like the shit they got going on now. I think
but I
it happened,
mean,
but
when you think about the grand scheme of things, like I hear what you're saying, but it's just letting you know that the information and technology already existed before, and
mhm.
some people had access to it before we got access to
Yeah,
it. Is what I'm getting at.
some,
So some people was already using it for whatever they wanted to use it for, and
yeah,
manipulating it for whatever they want to use it for. And then when they get introduced to the commercial market, the public, and you be like,
yeah.
"Oh man, it's a new big thing." No, it ain't new. This old. That's
Oh,
old technology.
yeah, yeah,
So when you start getting introduced to things, you like, and you start saying, "Well, dang, I can do this and do that." You can only think, well, what else y'all got? If this what y'all giving me right now, that I can do this.
yeah,
What else you got?
yeah,
So yeah, yeah, yeah. More than meets the eye, bro. But
yeah,
yeah, Cat Williams, man, that jugger stoked some coals, man. He stoked some coals, and a lot of people are looking at references that he used about particular people, but they're not really looking at the depth of what the guy was saying. It's much deeper than him really talking about individuals. The guy was really
yeah.
in but
It's
but most people can't read between the lines because we so caught up. It's called blurred lines. We
yeah.
so caught up into what going on in the entertainment world, what this athlete said, what this
Motherfuckers
movie
like
star
drama,
said. What this other, yeah, we
Motherfuckers like
love
drama.
drama, and that's why reality shows are prevalent. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? we
yeah.
get we get off on looking at somebody else's life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this
Mhm.
lady, she ain't got to go to work, and she this and that, da 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 da. No, this man, he ain't got to do this and this and that, and he doing this and that, and he's a it's 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 really, man. You got to be able to see outside the box, man. And it's just most people are trapped inside the box, and unfortunately, a lot of times you trapped in there with them. But it's much deeper than what we see, man.
Yeah,
This rap beef and stuff, it's just like it was before. Like we looking at, oh, they going back and forth, and like, oh, okay. Some old heads are like, okay, yeah, this some traditional rap beef because we know what it used to be about back in the day when rappers beefed or whatever, and it was just like whatever, whatever. But like we live in a social media world now, so these guys making money.
they are.
You
They are
still
making
broke.
money.
You
Yeah,
still broke, but you talking
yeah,
about what he said and what she said and what he said and what they said and ooh, he came back with this. Meanwhile, your life passing you by. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Meanwhile, you didn't invest 4 or 5 days into this rap beef. What did you do with your life in that day? What you invest? You know what I'm saying? That's the type of time I'm on. But hey, that's another show.
yeah. that rap shit, man. Like, I was reading too about the situation with Drake and Kendrick Lamar. I think those guys had took their copyrights off those diss tracks, and I guess that's just for people to kind of benefit off this shit. Because if
Exactly.
you play that shit on here copyrighted here on this channel, you gonna get hit. You gonna get
Yeah.
flagged like a motherfucker. You can get
Yep.
hit with
Yep.
copyright. So
Yep.
um
Yep.
so
Yep.
yeah, that's a smart way to make
It's a
motherfuckers
small way. And then Kendrick Lamar. I mean, I
smart,
don't
man.
know. I'm assuming. I mean, I'm assuming from what you're saying, the other guys did it too. But that was a
Right.
brilliant way. It's propaganda. It's
Yeah.
propaganda, man. It's Wizard of Oz. It's wizardry.
Yeah.
It's when people understand and they manipulate the system. They doing the same thing that you're getting done to you every day.
Mhm.
But this is just kind of like in the whole scope of hip hop and rap music and just the uh, not historically, but the how rap beef and stuff used to be, and
Yeah.
people just going back and forth with one another. But
Yeah.
both of them guys are rich. They filthy rich.
Filthy
So
rich. Yeah.
so for me to feel like they really just got some type of beef, like I really don't even understand what the point. It wouldn't be no point of that. Like
Yeah.
you got what you got, I got what we got. We both eating, we both good. So they just playing. They really just. I mean, it's entertainment, but at the end of the day, if you really want to get down to it, they playing people against themselves. You
Yeah.
know.
I just pulled up that, man, about that copyright. It was like they had has been reported both artists have lifted copyright restrictions on diss tracks that are being streamed back and forth,
Yep.
specifically, so that streamers'
Look
personalities
out
can
smart.
post reaction and videos to the songs and keep the whole thing popular.
Yes, sir. You just listen. Listen, there you go. There you go. There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
There you go. It keeps everybody relevant, and our names in the spotlight. We in the tabloids. We in the spotlight for the
hmm
moment.
hmm
Yeah, you said yeah. From what I understand, like I really haven't paid attention to it, but from what I understand, everybody's saying that Kendrick Lamar is kind of going in pretty heavy on Drake, on like getting real kind of personal, and
yeah,
but in my lifetime, I've seen this done before. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. A lot of
I've
that
seen
shit,
this done.
man.
Tupac and Biggie, you know what I'm saying? That was a big conflict. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the harder, I guess, the harder you go in on somebody with some shit like that, man, the more you're gonna draw people in to want to, listen to that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
It's a ploy to draw attention to something else. Because at the
mhm,
end of the day, man, if somebody really got beef with you, I ain't got to make no song and put no beat to it, bro. I'm coming to you, bro. And,
mhm.
hey, if anything, if
Yeah,
we ain't got to put no lyrics together like, oh man, I'm gonna write this about this guy. No, bro. If I got that, if I'm that hurt and angry about you, I'm
hey,
coming to you.
yeah,
Huh?
yeah. That
Like
damn
Birdman told Charlamagne, he said, I seen you to come places. I could have pulled up on you, but I ain't think that should be gangster. He said, hey,
hey,
what Charlamagne said? Charlamagne said, I'm just a radio
I'm
guy.
just a
Why
radio
you why
guy.
you didn't do that to Trick Daddy?
That shit
why
there is
you why you say to
historic.
the Trick Daddy?
That shit is historic, man. That shit there will never get old. That
No,
shit
it'll
there is
never get
classic.
old, bro.
Yeah, Birdman was
Here
losing his
we
tongue
finish
out his
or here's
mouth.
we done.
That shit,
oh man.
that shit was classic, man. That's some
Just classic, bro.
classic,
No doubt.
man. Never get old. And
no,
so what? Before we get out of this shit, man, what do you think about? Have you seen the Rick Ross video? He did with Drake.
No, Rick Ross is
Did about
Rick
Drake.
Ross.
It was a diss track, and he got a video. I'm talking about it was like a couple days after he did the track here. He came with a fucking video. It's on YouTube. So
Man, so So we could go back and forth all day long about how people are managing or and I'm using this for lack of a better word, manipulating the funds that they have access to.
Yeah, champagne moments. That's
Now,
what
from
we need.
what I understand now, this is not. I haven't really done the research. It's just from what I just the tidbits of information.
Mm.
Rick Ross is definitely a boss, bro. That son gun. I mean, he do a lot, but he cover a lot of ground. He kind of like Shaq, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He got access to so much. You looking at the music, but dude got, and I'm not saying he's the only one, but what I'm getting at is the dude is really from when you look at his background and how he came to be who he is.
He's a
It's just
boss.
like
He's a
it's
boss,
just
man.
like I think maybe his I thought I saw something where his ex-wife or something was saying some stuff, man, and he made a little short video, and I mean, and it was so cool because he these people they realize that social media and them getting out there is really what really feed them being who they are. So they learn all of the trends and hacks and strategies of how to manipulate social media. Man, go on there and say this.
Mm-hmm.
Go on there and say that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same way the stock market works. You
Yeah.
get some big person, you get my man Elon to come on there and say, "Oh man, this and that, this brand such." Everybody go buy that stock.
Mm-hmm.
But these guys that's these in the entertainment world, whether it, be rap or whatever, like it's a science to it. All I
Yeah.
gotta do is pull out my phone and go say something, and that stuff gonna bring me in crazy money just by me saying something that's gonna cause a stir, and it's gonna make my name more relevant. So it's to me it's ingenious, bro. What
Yeah.
they doing? But I did not, to answer your question, I did not hear that to my knowledge. I can't remember, but I don't remember hearing the
The,
Drake and
di-
Rick Ross thing.
the diss track. Yeah. Rick Ross dropped a diss track a couple weeks ago, man, entitled "Champagne Moments," and it was a diss track towards Drake. And man, the shit sounds good as motherfucker. And he got a video. I'm talking about it was like few days after he did the damn track. Shit, he got damn video of this shit. That shit
He
dope,
got
man.
cool, cool. You ever heard the term? I got time.
Yeah,
I got time.
you got time.
I got time.
Yeah,
This what I do is music, so I got
yeah,
time for that. A
yeah,
video, I'm gonna
yeah,
do that. Rick
yeah.
Ross got a zero turn lawnmower with some 26s
What
on it, bro.
I
What you?
saw,
Hey,
I saw that shit
what,
the other
what,
day.
what you? And I mean, I remember when me and Kenny was on here with you that time. I told you that's one of my favorite artist just being a regular, like he's just a genuine to me, he got some of the most genuine qualities that I have seen. Now, I ain't, it's not to
Yeah,
say who he is as a person or
yeah,
personal opinion of him, but he like Rick Ross just one of them dudes like you might, what I'm saying, you might be at the barbershop, he walk in, you know what I mean? Like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
you know what I mean? Like he's just that type of person, but he has definitely, man, he definitely made some waves in the industry, man. So,
yeah.
uh, and then everybody got their opinion of Drake
Oh
and
yeah,
everything.
well, they got their opinions of Ross too. All of them, man. They got their
Yeah.
opinions on it. They talk about, they picking at the man, talking about their correctional officer bullshit, man. You got to start from some damn well, shit. I
Look at him
mean,
though.
and look at
Look at
him.
him. His
Look at
bank
him.
account still, no matter what, y'all can pull up all the old videos of him marching. Left,
Yeah,
left, right. Hey,
big truck.
hey, they can pull up everything.
Yeah.
That dude, y'all gave him enough room to become who he is. You
Hmm.
can't take it back from him.
Yeah.
Because when he did something different than a lot of people do. A lot of folks come into fame and fortune and they blow all their money, they blow it out their ass and they be back
They
broke
start
again.
investing,
But
man.
when some people come in, they say, "Let me get in these. I got these
Yeah.
franchises, and I
Motherfucker
got this,
investing.
and I got that." Okay, bro, you can take the music away from him today. He ain't never got to make another album, bro. He's
Don't
still
have
gonna be
to.
Rick Ross. He's still gonna be Rick Ross.
Still gonna be.
Rose.
Yeah. Motherfuckers, man, a lot of people, man, they just always try to find shit. Motherfucker just wasting valuable time trying to hate on people, man, that's being successful. I mean, you got the same opportunity too to be successful. You do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
Uh and you gotta put that time in and grind. Because
yeah,
I was checking out, I started watching while I've been off, man. I started watching this guy on YouTube. CJ on 32. This guy, he's
yeah. That's Kenny. That's Kenny boy. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Me and
Kenny.
Kenny talk about him a lot. We talk
Yeah,
about him on the
Kenny
phone.
told him. Yeah, yeah. He cold blooded though. Cool dude. I mean, just. I mean, I don't know him, but it
Yeah,
just,
just
you
just
know, just.
just whatever you see on video, because you don't know him personally. We don't know him
Mhm.
personally, but from what you see, he seems like that. He's a pretty cool cat. He does his things with the cars and all that. He does the raffles and all that. Raffles for cars and all that. And man, the dude is making major bread. He's
Mhm.
making major bread. And, he's got this thing now with the cyber truck. He got a cyber truck. He done pretty much
Yeah.
figured it out, man. And actually got a video just came out a couple hours, about 2 or 3 hours ago. And I'm gonna go and watch that when I'm done here. But I'm watching, man. I get a kick out of watching it. Um, you know, you got those that talk negative, want to talk negative about the man, like they know him personally, his personal life, about his family and all that shit, man. Man, whatever that man got going on in his personal life, that's his business. I'm just being entertained by watching what he's doing when he dropping his videos, man. And I like his shit, man. I
Okay.
like his shit.
So let me put my 2 cents in, bro. Uh, cause how many days do you walk outside and you get bit by a mosquito,
I don't.
and 10 days later you still telling people, man, I went out there and a mosquito bit me, and I slapped that mud and I busted them open and everything. You might tell somebody instantly, like when it happened right off, but you ain't gonna talk about it later on. Man, I walked outside and there was an ant walking out on outside. Man, I just really didn't like that and I mashed it. You ain't gonna talk about it because the ant don't really mean nothing. So if somebody, it don't mean nothing to you,
Mhm.
but maybe in the ecosystem it mean a big thing in terms of what make our world go around in nature and like I say, our ecosystem. But if somebody take the time to breath your name and breath what they dislike or their opinion of you, it let you know, man, you must be the shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Your
Like
life wouldn't be right
if
if you didn't have that.
exactly. Nobody don't talk about nobody's, bro. So if people wasting time talking about you, what did that say? Like if you only got so many hours in your life, you got the hourglass, and you got so much time, so much saying, and you gonna waste all your time mad at me and upset with me, man. I must be really I must made a really great impression on you of some kind of way, something.
Mhm. Yeah,
So that's what I say about haters, man. Like, oh man, such. Oh, that beat wasn't that hard. That's your opinion.
that's right. You entitled to it.
Oh, he painted his car lime green. I hate it. I can't stand it. That's your opinion.
Yeah.
That's your opinion. But when you let it overtake you, that you don't realize that you actually added more value to a person. That's what I was saying about Rick Ross, his ex-wife or his
With
one of his
son's
kids'
mother,
mom,
with son's
son, mom.
mother. Yeah.
He don't even really have to say nothing negative about you because
Right.
you keep him
Yeah.
relevant. So he could take he use hey he using you charging the world up with how you feel and your anger. He just using that against you, and it's just making him more money.
Yeah.
You just making that same person that you dislike that much richer. So it's a psychology to it, bro. It's a psychology to it. Now I understand J. Cole, he went on and got out of it, then
Yeah.
he got on down.
He got on down.
Just said right in my spirit, man. Look, I gotta go. Hey, and no, this right here, what we doing? It don't sit right in my spirit.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
So he got out of that shit, man. He got
yeah.
out of it. Yeah.
I think he did right though.
Yeah, he did what he felt that was right
Yeah.
for him. So, you gotta respect
And,
that.
I don't even think that it wasn't that he couldn't lyrically kept going with it. I just think he's like, you know what? I ain't gonna participate. I'll let y'all have this. I'm gonna bow out gracefully, and I'm done. And let everybody else keep it going.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Hey, that's what he did. He got he backed up out of that shit, man. And you gotta respect what he doing. And some people like, oh man, you being weak and all that shit, man. I wouldn't give a fuck what you say or think about me. That's the way you think about me. Oh well, yeah,
Hmm.
it is what it is. And all the
Hmm.
motherfuckers doing all that fucking talking, they ain't got shit.
Hmm.
They ain't got
That's
nothing.
right.
Man, this man
That's
got
right.
money. Shit, he don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Shit.
Exactly. All them guys got money. So it's
Yeah,
like, you know,
yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's what been going on in the world of rap, rap music, rap beefs, and all that shit. Gonna take a quick 30-second break, and we're gonna come back, wrap this shit up from Studio
yeah,
808. Stay tuned.
sure enough.
All right, we are back. More of the Jock Johnson podcast here from Studio 808. About getting ready to wrap this thing up. I think we had a dope conversation, man. Just wanted to get my feet back wet because I hadn't been in here in quite some time. I know people probably think, damn, he just done gave it up. But no, no, it was still in my mind. I just couldn't really just get in and
Yeah.
operate. I couldn't get in the studio and operate, man. I couldn't do that shit because my leg wouldn't allow me to do that. But don't get it twisted now. I was thinking about this shit. But
Yeah.
definitely wanted to get back in and do something. As I was saying earlier, be on the lookout for the episode with my youngest son. Um, we're gonna do an episode coming up real soon, putting it together as we speak. Uh, Looking forward to that one. It's gonna be dope. Um, and also, yeah, I got to get back out. Like I said, I need to get out, man, with the video and start catching getting some content. I've been watching some of the other bloggers and all, man, getting content. That shit is dope, man. Just to get out
Right.
and do different stuff, man. So that's gonna be another approach on mine that I will be working on here shortly. So yeah, this been a dope episode. Glad to be back in here. Felt pretty good. Been a while, man. Had to blow some dust off. I had to blow some dust off the fucking equipment. Had to blow some dust off. But yeah, man, shit. Round of applause, man, for this shit, man. Felt good. I gotta give myself a round of applause, my man Vic. My right hand man. Uh,
Yes, sir.
I've learned quite a few things from him, even though I had a knack for all the photos and memes and all that shit already built in me. As
No,
as
no,
you
we ain't- no,
because
me and
that's
you finna have beef.
we
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 finna have some.
I
We
learned I
finna have
learned a
some
little
mean.
bit. I learned a little bit from him.
We finna have some mean beef.
But we're gonna have some mean beefs. Yeah, we're gonna have some mean beef. We're gonna make this shit a lot fun, man. I got some shit in this phone, man. I got some shit in this phone, man. I'm telling you, all I do is I can just be on the damn internet, man, and just see something, see a picture of something, man,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
bam, just like that, my damn mind is racing. I'm like, oh yeah, I can use this motherfucker here. See how this
Likewise,
shit look. See
I
how
just
this.
want to see if you faster than me. I just
Yeah,
want to see if you faster than me. I'm gonna test you out, cuz. I
yeah.
don't think you. I don't think. I don't think you're better. I don't think. I'm like Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson on what's the song? What's the show he had?
I
Taken.
yeah. Uh,
Yeah. They said I got
that's
a
what.
very special. I got a
Yeah,
very special set of skills.
and then you
I
fuck
got a
up. You fuck up. This what I'm gonna tell you right here. You fuck up right here. I'm gonna show you this shit right here. You see, over there is where you go with that bullshit, man. That's where you go. Go with it. Where you go with that bullshit, man.
yes, sir.
Oh, what you say, bull junk? It need to been changed to bull
Bull
junk.
jump. Bull
Bull junk.
jump. Yes, sir.
But
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I actually, man, I don't know if you saw it or not, but I saw Shiloh did a cameo in I think what is that? What the name of the damn show? Oh fuck. He played his dad in it, played Dion in it. Man, Shiloh got Dion. He got him down packed, man. I'm talking about, man, he looked like him, he can talk like him. Man, that shit, man, that dude, man, I think, he keep it up, man. He could go somewhere. Got a acting career in front of him. So,
Hmm.
you never know, football. That's like I was telling my son, you have to have something to fall back on, man, because yeah, you put all your energy into football, but you got to have something to fall back on because you can have one of those games that it may mess you up to a point where you can't play the game no more. So you
Hmm.
got to have something to fall back on. So,
Right.
um, but yeah, I saw the post of that. I can't think it was it. What the fuck was that, man? Shit, I can't even think of. I can't even think of the damn show, man. I think it's some 50 Cent shit. It was BMF or something. Yeah, I think it was BMF.
Okay.
Yeah, he did it was a debut uh acting role in BMF. I saw the post of it, man. Saw the clip of it, man. Dude, just like Dion, man. God damn, he marked the fuck
Yeah.
out. All of them like
Yeah.
him, but damn, Shiloh just like him, man. I mean, did it
Yeah.
from just seeing that little clip of it, man. He did a damn good job. So yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
man, it's been a great show, man. Glad to
Always.
be able to get back in this joint to have you on as
Yes, sir.
always because you
No
always
doubt,
come
bro.
through and
Yes,
always
sir.
ready to do some shit. Uh, hope,
Represent.
hopefully we can get my boy from Black Sheep to come on. Dre's with his kidding. Get my boy KJ, get him on for an episode, man, cause
Yeah.
so I,
Yeah.
so I can fuck with him. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
fuck with him right now, but I want to get him on the show, man, where I can put up his lookalike and put
Yeah.
it. He might
Now
not come on. We see the
that's another sleeping giant, bro. You catch, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That's our guy.
I'm trying to wake him up, man.
If you wake him up, bro, I'm telling you now, he gonna go in now.
I want, I want, I
And
want,
you
I
know
want.
stop.
Hey, what you say? I want the smoke, man. I just want to make this shit fun, man. This shit funny because I know motherfuckers can get me with some shit. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah,
about having some fun. Have a battle. We have battles on this motherfucker, man. Yeah, you send me the shit and I pull it up for him and put it on there, shit, so everybody can see it. Shit. I drop that shit. We get
yeah.
get some laughs on here.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah,
That's
but
all
man,
about fun, bro.
yeah, but it's
Yeah,
great having you back on, man. And hey, I'll catch you on the next one, man. Catch you
there
on
it
the next.
is.
All
There it
right,
is.
my man.
Peace out, man.
All right, brother. My man, Victor Hayes, y'all. Give him a round of applause,
All right.
man. All right. All right, y'all. About ready to wrap this thing up. Great episode. I had to come in and knock the dust off this shit, man, because it's been a minute since I've been in here. Feels great though. Finally back at it. Um, Want to do some other great things coming up in the near future. So y'all be on the lookout for that. So nothing more, man. Anybody want to be a part of this show, man, just hit me up. Check me out here on my YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe to it. Also, you can check me out on my Facebook page, Jock Johnson. Also, you can check me out on my TikTok page, Jock Johnson Podcast. Also, you can check me out on X, formerly Twitter, Jock Johnson Podcast LLC. And also, you can hit me up on my email at jockjpodcast@gmail.com. All right. That's about gonna wrap it up for yours truly, the mastermind behind the mic, the podcast. Always remember, do what you love what you do, y'all. I'm out.